All right, little update for the YouTube here. As you can see, winter has started to hit us. So we've been living in the bus for a couple weeks now on our property here. And since we moved into the bus, it's been going pretty well. We've been staying pretty warm in there. Little electricity update as well. We did try going solar. We set up a whole solar system in this shed we were building, and it just was not gonna work. We don't get nearly enough sun, especially at this time of the year. And so that delayed us moving into the bus to try to figure out electricity because we need to be running heaters in there. Rachel's got to work on her computers. You know, we need to have electricity. So we ended up going on grid with the electrical. We got this transformer box put in here. We got this meter put in here. So we've got two 50 amp plugs right here. This one is going into the bus through this yellow wire here. And that's just plugging in there and going directly into our breaker box there. And then this other 50 amp is going to our car charger. So now we're charging our Tesla on our property. This is a 40 amp charger and it fully charges our car in about 4 hours or so, which is great. We only really charge it like once every week and a half, maybe 2 weeks if we're not driving that much, if we don't need to go up to the city. And then we just have this extra 20 amp outlet that we just have an extension cord going into the shed with 3 outlets so that we can like charge batteries or whatever we need to do outside of the bus. We also moved our carport over a bit. It used to be kind of right here, but we decided we're not really going to put our car in there because it's full of all of our junk and all of our extra wood for building and everything. Another thing we did recently was we hooked up this this big, like, it's like a water hose. It just ends right there in where our water runoff goes. But that goes underneath the bus and is connected up into our shower. So we've actually been showering in here now, which is great. We figured out a good system to heat the water, and we have a little pump. And so we have 5 gallons at a time of water that we're showering with, and we have a nice hot shower now. Another thing I did just to winterize the bus is you'll see I cut up a tarp, and this is called skirting. You skirt a RV, or in our case, the bus, just so that cold wind drafts aren't going under there and the heat from the bus isn't fully lost. So ideally underneath the bus is staying a little bit warmer than it is out here. There's not as much cold air pushing into the bus, and there's not as much hot air that we're losing just going out from under the bus. We also got some nice lights, and we installed those on our little patio area. We would like to eventually build a patio right here, and that's all solar. So there's a little solar panel up on the corner of our super cool spoiler on the back of the bus there. And a big project we've been working on is this shed. So this is kind of our mudroom slash storage shed, just kind of an entryway into the bus. I'm almost done with it. I just added this extra little layer of the roof right there. So I'm still working on finishing that. We still need a door handle, but we need an extender because it's too wide. So waiting on that. But yeah, you can take a look in here. It's a bit of a mess right now. We kind of piled all of our valuables in here for now because we're about to leave for a while on a trip. But I built these nice shelves. So now we've got 4 sections right here where we can store all of our valuables, and they're super deep in there. And then we have this extra little room. This was supposed to be for all of our solar stuff. We had the inverter and batteries and everything in here when we actually were going solar. But obviously now it's all just packed full of all of our stuff because we're leaving and we want to keep it safe in here. But we'll eventually build some shelves in there and maybe keep all of our tools in there or something like that. Not going to show you the inside of the bus right now because it is a mess, because we've been getting ready to leave on our trip, going to visit my brother and getting out of the state for the bulk of the winter, because we don't know how ready we are for the winter and we don't know how it's going to be really. But it's been going really well inside the bus. Everything is working great. We're keeping it warm. You might be able to see we have our Starlink up on top of the bus, which has been great. It's been working amazing. It's so cool how you can just have high-speed, reliable internet out in the middle of nowhere like this. I have a referral link for Starlink too. You can get a month free and you give me a month free, so link in description for that. You may have seen that we also got a porta potty because we just have a little toilet with a little tank in the bottom of it. So that is only for number ones. So we did rent a porta potty here for outside, but our animals have been loving it. Our cat Yoshi inside the bus stays warm. He's got all the windows he could ever want. He gets to look out outside all day and he absolutely loves it. He watches birds and squirrels on the trees all the time. We've been taking him into the forest twice now. We put a little leash and harness on him, and we've taken him into the forest and he loves running around. I'll try to put some videos in here. I think we only have vertical videos from our phone. And Miso just runs around here all day, every day. Even in the cold, she does great. I just throw her stick right down here. That's what we do all day when I'm working out here. I just throw her stick or her toys and she just loves it. I actually saw her chase this giant white hare through here the other day. It was like magical. It was crazy. And as you might know, we have a creek running along the entire side of our property here, year-round creek. We went down there last week and it is flowing heavy, like 10 times the amount that it was flowing when we got here in October, which was really cool to see. I'll put some video in here from when we were down there the other day. But anyway, I think that's about it. That's what we've been up to. Yeah, we built our shed. We've just been slowly putting stuff up and moving stuff around, tying things down. And now we're about to go on a little trip for a couple weeks and get out of here for January, where it's supposed to be the worst part of the winter. So we're gonna dip this year and be better prepared for next year. But yeah, we'll be back here living in the bus in just a couple weeks towards the end of winter, and we're super excited for spring and summer. It's gonna be so beautiful here. Just wanted to give a quick little update on what we've been up to, how our land is going, how our lives are now that we're living on our property here. So yeah, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah, look out for future posts from us. We'll see you around.